So would you say overall the thinking for you, obviously you don't get to where you're at with a bunch of negative thinking, but when you do, or if you do have that negative self-talk, how do you overcome that, and what do you do to get through it?
I think we all have fears and insecurities. For me, it's sort of like failure's not an option, so there's always some sort of plan you can come up with. I think there's been times where I've had self-doubt, and you have to rely on those awesome mentors and resources to talk you through some scenarios. I still am like old school. I go through the pros and the cons and write it down in the middle of the night and think through it. And I mean, it's basics. Yeah. I think the risk and reward is something like I've always thought through, like what's the worst thing that can happen? Like even when I took this job, I left an awesome job. I loved it. I worked for the owner of the Kansas City Royals. I was like, worst case is they go out of business in a couple of years. Well, you still can solve somebody's problem. And in this case, teams' challenges with media. Yeah. But I think it's also just like humility. I mean, you cannot take yourself too serious. There's too many things we can't predict or control. So, I sort of lean into the chaos instead of let it paralyze me.